Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.
Inti o be some question. One kasa o be say in one breath was say in another breath was say which looks a little bit some way to say adiano or hane some way. I think say as statesmen they have nothing to lose. And especially when it comes to politics. Or what is good for the nation? I say no now, Obeka. But you see, I'm a little bit disappointed when it comes to the issue of the national security reaction. Oka say diabolic and or you say another word.
Horrible.
And horrible. I don't know what he's talking about. Because when one kasa as at now, he cannot tell us exactly what happened. And Tina, the president, any national security and Kasa, and other splitted, organizations, they decided to say, SAA investigation to ascertain the real truth behind some allegations. No, say, Kudah allegations now, I mean, I see it to be an afterthought. Because the first day, assembly, one kashi first obi dine saka akano. One can't anything like that. And after 2-3 days, I pass on or start to say, and to the extent say, or drop tribal sentiments. Tribalism say, or no, or I beni, but besan say, or free, or decided say, or see, or free kepkus. Because ka say, or I beni, no more. I mean, how? How can you conjecture to the extent say, you have to deny one Kasa tribe? Meanwhile, I mean, Obi and Kacha say, Oka say, oh yeah, Ibenia, Yabaku, Yabana Yababumo. One Kasa no conjecture Sadian. And you decided to bring it into the public domain. For what purpose? For what? Put me say, Sag Papano, and let me see, for want of better word, and for respect, Meka Kudah, Kalib Kudah. Or per se, he on creative wedge between the populace and the national security, and to in a large extent, by extension, the government. And Tina all come out with all these figments of Onuanka's imagination. Because how can you say, yeah, so be free, even though we are being also we are fantini. Because when we say NPP for na echo. But then people before why do you have to come to that conclusion? Because all these things are even still being investigated. Also, Yabu, there is no sign in any part of your body. Actually, say Yabu. Also, Yabu. Meanwhile, you have not been to hospital to come out with a medical, form BR. HSA hospital. I see you are suffering from A, B, C, and D. There is no any physical sign of being beaten. And when they say my allegations, and the gullible populace, so alpha, because they want to make the government unpopular. They want to make national security look bad. It's for me, I would have expected, say, General Nunumansa, as a statesman, he would have waited a bit, and I would have been a little bit circumspect in his condemnation of the national security, because the real facts, even though one can conjecture, one can look through the pieces, put the pieces together and come to the conclusion, say, Caleb was lying through his teeth. Because look, the national security, if national security actually beats you, the first thing that will come out of your mouth as a reporter and as Obi, or reporter, a very recognizable station like City FM, is to talk about how you were tortured. There was nothing like torture until later on. Even the whole way was not even official, was not sanctioned by City FM. Bernard Abler and Co. Made that clear. Said it was not official. And indeed, Onuankasa, from the very word go, I all started to say Obachon Kaleb Kudah, was when he said he had appointment within the national security area. later on, it was found out that he had no appointment with anybody. He just get crushed. So, Nipa say, if he says something later on, I will be very circumspect in, accepting that until the real facts come. It's media. I know General Nunu Mianza to be one person or can an adwi, but I think say Oka Wadwi also you are also liable to be criticized and to be there are certain flaws in some of these things because you are sticking the word of the journalist hook, line, and sinker, and I think say by evidence of the journalist na nkasa ye ni the oka first any the opese say the yentino. I don't think say we can give him all that we can credit him with that allegations now or can say ya bono ya torture no. I mean no, I think say until the investigation is concluded and then the report is brought to the fore, nobody should come to that conclusion say he has been tortured. And if you are talking about him being tortured on the basis of one-sided story there, that would not be fair to national security because it is his word against that of the national security word. And most who hear me, I'm tempted to believe in national security because although they are the people securing my security, I have trusted everything onto them.
Then I started trusting national security.
Oh, national security because Masa,
campaign now started trusting them.
Oh, I've started trusting them. Not a
free briefing.
Oh, a check.
Since NDC were in power.
Yeah, even during the period of the NDC.
Okay.
I trusted national security because we have subjected Emma Omuse Omunshwe ye kwan and nobody has subjected himself to Kudah. Until those who have been protecting us, they are more likely to be trusted than Obia or on the self-serving allegations. Intermediate, I think that is where with this issue of national security term, because Kudah have proven say he can lie and lie by the Oka.
What you mean a proven lie?
A proven lie is number one, appointment. Or have a catching appointment. Secondly, your mission and your whatever that you were doing there was not sanctioned by even your station. The station did not officially sanction. Say on national security. Meanwhile, he has created the impression as if say he was doing his journalism job. So what I say? If you were doing your work, I think say your authorities and your seniors or whoever is in charge would have sanctioned that, but they did not. It was Onuankasa. He was doing his self-serving job, and he decided, say, I have seen certain things here. Let me take pictures. You go. It was not only about Maslow vehicles. No, I saw some leak tip. He was taking Land Cruisers, pictures, and all manner of things. How behind him said what you were doing was illegal. So for me, there, but with the galamsey, I say I'm not there.
Me yenti a comment kakra free Ishak Farakan ho.
He says
Utie oha exi ponkno. Needs FM.